I think a really good subject that we can talk about when it comes to health and nutrition, exercise, is how people perceive where they're going to get their gains from or where they're going to get their main improvements from. Now, what I'm talking about is that things like they'll look at getting a new pair of trainers and think that's going to motivate them. They're going to think taking the latest supplements and that's going to really be the thing that helps them, taking pre-workouts maybe, spending 200 quid a month on various supplements. And that's going to be the things that really motivates them or are going to give them the edge in the gym. Over the years I've had people kind of say to me, oh, you know, I'm eating out of this plastic pot because it won't poison me, and then basically the food that they're putting in the pot might as well be poison. You know, they do having these water bottles that are absolutely brilliant, no poison on there, but they're drinking like really like soda and stuff like that. So over a period of time, the foods that they're actually putting in these things are causing major damage. So like, you know, your risk of things like heart disease, diabetes and all that, like actually going through the roof, but it's fine because your pot is non-toxic. So I think people really need to focus on where the main gains and where the main improvements will actually come from when it comes to your diet and when it comes to exercise, because they're missing so many basic things. People ask me all the time, what supplements should I take, and things of that nature, and I'll say to them, right, let's have a look at supplementation. So the first thing, we look at the diet and it's absolutely terrible. So I'll say, right, we're going to need 2 litres of water a day, and they're like, no, you know, I want the body, but I want to get big. Like, no, I want you to have 2 litres of water a day. That's your first supplement. And then after that, we're thinking like, I want you to supplement your diet with 5 portions of fruit and veg a day. No, this isn't the way I do it. I want to get big, you know, I want to get strong. And they don't realise that actually the things that are pretty much available, readily available, and things that are easy to do are the things that are going to make the major gains. It's not the minor things that are going to make the major difference. It's the big picture that's going to make the big difference. So, you know, they're looking at things from the wrong perspective. They're coming at it from the wrong viewpoint. So straight away, things like water, your 5 supplements, your 5 fruit and veg a day. Another thing that I would tell people to supplement is that they're having 5 hours sleep. I'm going to supplement your lifestyle with 2 hours extra sleep a day. And they're like, oh God, you know, this isn't going to work out too well. You know, you don't know what you're doing, Darren, sort of thing. And I'm adding these things to your life. I'm supplementing your lifestyle. And also what I'm doing is improving your potential to do well, to get the muscles that you want, to get fit, to get healthy, to feel better. And then we go down the line and we can look at many things. So I can supplement people's life with such things as more protein or more carbohydrates, or I'm going to send you out for 3 sessions a week of 1 hour walking, and that's a supplement to your life. I'm going to make sure that you do 10 minutes meditation a day. I'm supplementing to your life these things. I want you to read 20 pages of a book. The list can go on and on and on. But all the things that they think that they want to do, new trainers, the latest supplements, pre-workouts, post-workouts, creatine, they want absolutely everything. But these things are going to be the minor gains at the end after you've assessed everything that actually works. So as we look at things such as your diet, so that's where we're going to make the huge gains. I want you to go to the gym 3 times a week, and I want you to work really hard. I want you to do 3 hours of aerobic training a week, and I want you to keep your heart rate between 150 and 155 beats per minute. That's your supplementation at the minute. I don't want any more from you. And all these things are going to contribute massively to a larger gain than if I'm looking to add sort of supplements, little minor gains that people think that they need all the time. What do you take? What fat strippers do you take over the years? Do you take steroids and all this sort of shit? Nah, don't take any of that. What I do, I sleep well, we eat well, I train hard, I train regularly, I rest, I'm mindful, I spend my time thinking hard about what it is that will make me improve. And now these things, once we collect all these things together, this is where the magic starts to happen. And another good example would be, a lot of people come to me and I'll get them to do 10 minutes on a bike, and they'll be absolutely knackered, their legs will be dead, their heart's gone. And then I take them over to some, say, bench press, and I put a light moderate weight on, ask them to do 20 reps. We might knock out 20 reps, and I'll give them 90 seconds rest, which would be quite a decent rest, maybe 2 minutes. I'll say, right, repeat again, 20 reps, and they look at me like, no problem. And they get to 11 or 12, and they're absolutely devastated that they can't do it. Now, the reason for this is because their whole lifestyle isn't in order. You know, their cardiovascular fitness is on its arse. They don't sleep very well. They're probably highly stressed at work. You know, they might have come out and in a bad state of mind. So what we want to do, the supplements that we actually need in our life, are the things like sleep, are the things like a good diet, are the things like your regular exercise. Just very, very basics are the first things to get. And this is really where 95% of the population are going to sit when it comes to exercise, not in the finer details. The finer details can come down the line, or if you've got a lot of spare money, but most people don't need to. The things that are going to make the big difference, are going to keep you consistent, are the things that are readily available to you. Don't eat a load of junk food. Make sure you're sleeping well, make sure you're mindful, make sure you get time where you're on your own and you can think about what you want. And then you become more relaxed, your body becomes more unwound. And as you unwind as a human, your body then accepts that it has the ability to move forward. So if you're a highly stressed person and your body's highly stressed and under pressure all the time, there's no way it can perform very well. So we want a body that's in a really good position to perform. So like I say, the first thing that we do with our clients, or we should do with our clients, is get them into a place where their body is actually ready to accept change. A lot of people aren't. They think that sets of bicep curls are going to make the arms big. Now, that seems logical. Or, sets of squats are going to make the legs big. But if you do not have the capacity to exercise hard, or exercise regularly, or exercise consistently, or eat well regularly, there's no way that you're going to get good change. So you need to place your body in your mind in a position where it will be ready to accept change. And like I say, the things that are going to make that difference are the things that are absolutely easy for you to do. The only thing is that buying a new pair of trainers is really easy, or buying the latest supplement pre-workout, that might for the day give you a bit of a kick, so it doesn't feel like you actually need to be you don't need to have good sleep and all that sort of thing, but you do. And on that same subject is that also, if you live a healthier lifestyle, you'll generally not get ill. One conversation that I had today is that when it comes to health, we have to treat it at the front. We have to front load health to get a result. Now, illness is kind of backloaded. We kind of get ill and then we take it for granted that we can treat it and we can get rid of illness. Now, health is a lot different. We have to load it from the front. We have to do all these things. We have to sleep well. We have to take our 5 fruit and veg a day. We have to eat a good portion of protein. We have to exercise regularly. We have to have good cardiovascular health. We have to have good strength training. Now, we have to do all these things. We have to keep our body at a low level of stress, and we have to do all these things to stay healthy. Now, we don't actually know if we would have stayed healthy if we didn't do these things, because we don't have a result. Like if we get ill and we just kind of take paracetamol if we get a headache, or we take ibuprofen if we get some sort of muscular pain, we can treat illness quite easily. But health, we have to treat it up front. And people don't like that because it's not tangible, because there isn't actually a measurement for it. It's a feeling, and health is a feeling. Now, you take my word for this, if you do all the things that I've just mentioned in that video first, if you take good regular exercise, sort your diet out and be consistent over 6 to 10 months and don't just have a weekly goal, you will watch that you don't get ill as much. Your anxiety levels will go down, things like depression go down, the feel good factor to yourself will increase. So not only things like anxiety and depression, but your relationships with other people generally increase, because your energy is good, because you're a high energy person. Your relationships with other people increase. If your relationships with other people increase, your opportunities increase in life. So it's a really, really closely entwined thing with regards to these basic things that we can do that really, really make the difference. Now, if you get all that right, absolutely great. Maybe there is some supplements out there for you, but that's for another discussion. But the supplements that I would first do in my lifestyle, into my client's lifestyle, would be the basic things like adding more sleep, adding more basic exercise, adding more mindfulness, adding more simple foods like fruits and veggies, and these are the things that are really, really gonna make the big difference to you. They're not hard to come by. The trouble is they're hard to change, because habits last a lifetime. So I mean, changing your habits is another conversation completely. But if we be mindful that what we actually need to do to achieve our goals are pretty much in our hands already, we just need to tweak them. We don't have to go out and spend a fortune. We don't have to go out buying the latest clothes. We don't have to go out buying the latest pre-workouts and post-workouts and whatever else it is. Then you will be able to refine your lifestyle really well, so you're in a good place. A de-stressed body is in a good place to then start this fitness journey. And like I say, that is Unwinding your body is probably a whole, could be an hour of conversation, but in a basic level, the things that I've just mentioned are the things that are going to be the main gains. We don't need little things, we need the big things that are available to us already. Cheers, guys.